Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Valerie Keim, in case anybody is new, and thank you so much for stopping by for today's video. It's been a bit of a minute since I've done a Crazy Keim kitchen video, so I think that's what we're gonna do today. Let me just tell you though, last night was a bit of a hectic, crazy night. We had such a crazy storm here overnight, like tornado warnings, severe thunderstorms, and 80-mile-per-hour winds, and it was just awful. We ended up camping down in our basement for a couple hours and sleeping down there for a little bit. But then our electricity was out today actually, and like all night, and then today, and just like 20 till 2, it came back on. And so I'm getting a very, very late start to this video today. I'm filming this, I had to cut it kind of close. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, it's supposed to come out on a Wednesday, but we'll see if I get it done by Wednesday or not. Maybe it'll come out Thursday. But yeah, we're just thankful everybody is safe. There's like a huge tree branch thing that's like over one of our lines, and might have to call somebody to come get that removed. And yeah, I'm just somebody that absolutely hates thunderstorms. I don't mind if it's just a little bit of thunder and lightning in the distance kind of, but I have just always been so anxious in thunderstorms. I do not like them. So last night, I don't think I slept one wink until like for sure after 2. So I'm feeling it a little bit this morning, and there's an espresso machine calling my name because I was like desperate for coffee this morning but had no way of making it. So I'm gonna make myself a nice coffee and we're gonna get into our baking. I think today what I'm going to make is, I took a poll on Instagram. The options were either keto strawberry cream cheese scones or keto gooey butter cake. And both of those sound so good to me, but the poll said to do the scones. And to be honest, I kind of always have wanted to try making scones. So I think I'm gonna just try it. So I have my oven preheated to 325. I lined my tray or my pan with parchment paper. Gonna get ready to mix in some stuff. By the way, everything that I'm using as far as like healthy sweeteners, sugar substitutes, and flour and stuff, it's all the Simple Foods brands, except for my coconut flour is Bob's Red Mill. But I really like the Simple Foods brand. That's the brand I use for all the stuff, and it works really good. I like how it tastes.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin, even with my eyes still closed.
This recipe says to cut the cream cheese in small chunks and then mix it in with a pastry cutter. Well, I don't have a pastry cutter, so it says you can use like 2. I have such a love-hate relationship with this window. I love the natural light, but I can't ever have it in the background or it does this to my face. Makes everything so dark. But it says I can use 2 sharp knives, which actually these ones are pretty dull, and just kind of stir them up. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I don't know how small the pieces have to be or anything, but part of me feels like I'm doing this like very wrong, or like not how it is normally done, because I've never done this before, and so I don't know, like, is this what you're supposed to do? Is it normal to have to cut in your cream cheese like this? I just don't know anything. There might be people out there watching me thinking, girl, you don't know how to make scones. I wish I had a pastry cutter, but oh well. I don't really see how this is gonna work. I'm supposed to like do this until it resembles coarse crumbs. This is gonna take literally eons. Do I have anything that would work? Part of me almost thought I had a pastry cutter, but alas, I do not. I don't know. Well, I'll see you guys next year. I'm just gonna have to get myself a pastry cutter. It's just that simple. Okay, here is what she looks like. These are, I guess, coarse crumbs. I hope these are coarse enough. So now I'm gonna stir in my egg and stuff like that, but I ended up using 2 of my Cutco knives and they were really sharp, and that actually didn't work too bad. I would definitely recommend having a pastry cutter though. 10 times, it'd be 10 times easier.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Okay, next next I'm going to cut up my strawberries. I didn't have them cut up beforehand, which I probably should have. I always thought scones were like way more of a chiss to make than what these are kind of turning out to be. Like, I thought you had to be really careful with how you mix this and that. Like, I just always thought they're kind of hard to make, which is just honestly why I never made them. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wash all of these strawberries so they're all washed for whenever I need them. So look how cute this little strainer is. It's from IKEA and it's so adorable. It makes your fruit look like 10 times prettier. All right, this is the part I've been dreading. So I have it all mixed up right here, but it says, gather the dough together and transfer to the prepared baking sheet. Pat it into a 7-inch circle. So that's not too hard, right? Then I'm supposed to cut the dough into 8 even wedges and then wiggle an offset spatula carefully underneath the wedges and distribute around the baking sheet so they aren't touching. I just feel like this is a very sticky, almost wet. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very weird type of dough. And I just don't know how it's gonna go to like scoot these like perfectly little cut pieces around on the pan. And what is an offset spatula? I'm probably dumb for not knowing this, but I don't know what that is. What is an offset spatula? Oh, I see. It's one of these things. I don't have one of those, but it is saying online that you can use just a regular spatula, like scraper type of thing. I have something else that I think I'm gonna use. Well, I have to use it because I don't have an offset spatula. We're gonna use this. I think that's a 7-inch circle. Let me get out my imaginary measuring tape. I'd say it's about 7 inches. These things better expand in the oven because these are gonna be tiny if they don't.
Walk up the river.
Look at these little things. They're actually very cute. We'll see how cute they are when they come out of the oven. They're supposed to bake for like 25 to 30 minutes. Here it goes. Good luck, little scones. So those are in the oven now. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, and the funny thing is I just realized I never actually made myself a coffee. So I'm gonna clean the kitchen, we're gonna make some coffee because what's a video without a good coffee making session? And I actually thought this would be kind of fun. I know it's not a vlog today, but I'm forever finding Instagram accounts that just inspire me on Instagram as far as like home decor and stuff goes. And I found this one account, I can't even remember her handle, but I can put it right here below for you guys. But I watched all of her reels last night during the horrors that were going on outside with the storm, and I was feeling so inspired to decorate my coffee corner because I got this little wooden razor from Hobby Lobby and I need to just style it a little bit. So I thought it'd be kind of fun while these are baking to work on that a little bit, and I'll just film it for you guys. Pretty sure I told you guys about these already, but I'm gonna tell you again. These stirring spoons double as a straw, and they're so pretty and so fun, and you can stir it and drink it with one utensil, and they're just so cute. You need these in your life. I will link them down below for you guys. They are the cutest things, and I think it comes in a pack of 6 or so, something like that. Coffee.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know,
Alright, it's definitely not really where I want it yet. I need some tweaking, but that was kind of fun. I really like the grid pattern of my planner behind it. I think that's really cute. But my timer is just about to go off. I'm not sure if they'll be done yet because they're supposed to be in for like 25 to 30 minutes, and I only had them in for 25 minutes. But I'm smelling them, and you guys, they smell so good. But I might need to put them in a little bit long. They're supposed to be like firm to the touch, I think, and like golden or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. They definitely didn't feel done, so we're gonna put them in for another 5 minutes and see what that does to them. All right, I'm gonna mix up the glaze that you drizzle. I'm gonna move my tripod. I'm gonna mix up my glaze, and we're gonna drizzle it on these things. They're completely cooled now. Mateo got up and he drank his bottle. There he sits. Hi. Hi. He woke up very happy, which actually, he's always pretty happy, which is sweet, but anyway, let's make this glaze. All right, here are the scones. This is what they look like. I feel like they're gonna have a very odd, unscone-like texture, but I'm gonna taste them. They are really delicious. They just have a different texture than a normal scone. Honestly though, I think they're super, like for a healthy keto dessert, I can definitely handle these. I'm not gonna go so far as to say that you can't tell that they're healthy, because that's just not the case, but they are very good. And the good news is that this recipe is from Pinterest, so I can share it with you guys. I would probably give those an 8 out of 10 maybe. The flavor is just so good, but the texture is just not quite like a scone. They're definitely a little bit more gooey and moist, but they're very good. So I'd say an 8 out of 10. And I'll have this recipe linked for you guys in the description box, and I'd love to know if you guys try to make them or anything like that. I would like to know how they turn out for you guys. But with all that, I think I'm gonna close out today's video because it's like 4:30. I still have to edit this entire thing and get it posted for tomorrow. So I'm cutting everything very close this week. I'm gonna close it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to have you back next week. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe below. It's totally free, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week in my video on Wednesday. Bye.